Okay, you're back for Pagan Spring Cleaning Part 2. So you already got the boxes, so now I want you to get a blank piece of paper and a timer. And we got this. But get some blank sheets of paper. Go and get a timer if you don't have one. You would be amazed what a timer will do. Put on some music, definitely some happy music. This will brighten your mood, right? We can dance together when we're cleaning. Because cluttering can be so mundane, something distracting in the background like fun music makes all the difference in the world. If you want me to dance, just let me know in the comments below. I have put on a dancing video and I can dance with you. No problem. Now, for those of you that have a very daunting house, and for those of you that just have clutter everywhere, I want to get you on a reward program. So that makes it fun too. So not only do we have the music, but we reward ourselves for each part that we're doing. We tend to work better when we know that there's a treat coming. So we got the timer, we know it's going to end, and we're going to have ourselves a treat. It makes the tasks go faster and they're more enjoyable. I've asked you to get the 4 boxes. Now there's going to be some of you that'll say, but I really want to fix this broken thing. Okay, let's do this. You look at the thing. Is it broken or damaged? Yes. Do you plan to fix it? Yes, it's broken. Do you plan to fix it? Yes or no? Yes. Set it in the broken plan to fix box. Put a date on the item. You must fix it within 1 month or you have to put it in the trash box. That's the deal. Now, let's go back to the no. Is the item broken or damaged? No. Then the next question is, have I used the item in the last 12 months? No. It goes in the trash. Yes, I have used the item. That could be something like a Christmas tree or Halloween decorations. Okay, so then you go, does this fit my current needs? Well, yes, I will be using it for Halloween or Christmas. Then that's great. But does it fit your current needs? So you've used it in the last 12 months, but are you pursuing that anymore? Right? Just like the story in part 1 with the teddy bear, is it just a memory or actually are you going to use it? Is it you going to utilize it in your life within the next year? No. Discard, right? Not necessarily trash. Because if it's on the no side of the not broken, you want to put it in the other 3 boxes. And the last question, and probably the most important question now, because those are all other things that you just tell your mind why you have to keep the item. But the last question is, does the item bring you joy? When you look at it, your heart is so filled, massive joy. It's beautiful in your surroundings. It's just not taking up space. It's actually making you happy, making you joyful, making you just love it. Yes. Then keep it. Put it in the keep box, right? If it's it's a no, then put it in the useful box to donate, or depending on the item, to sell. Are you getting this? Hopefully this works. So this is what you're going to be doing. You need to know the process first before we start. Don't worry, we're not starting yet. I just want you to do this with each item that you pick up. Okay? You ask those questions. Is it broken or damaged? Yes or no? Do you plan to fix it? Yes or no? Does the item bring you joy or usefulness in your life right at the present moment or within this year? Have I used it in the last 12 months? Does it fit my current needs? Those are all the questions. And the reason why we're starting small is because cleaning up your whole house when it's cluttered is a very daunting task. And most people quit because it's way too overwhelming. And therefore, the house stays the way it is. And therefore, we stay stuck. We can't move forward. We can't make goals. We can't bring anything new into our lives because you're stuck. And yes, it affects your relationships. It affects your life of what you're going to bring in because you can't clean out the old. Without cleaning out the old, in your mind and physical surroundings, you can't bring anything new in. You can't get a new love. You can't get new furniture. You can't go on that trip. You see what I'm saying? Because you're bogged down with your surroundings and what you see every day. So in other words, it causes clutter paralysis. But the main reason of what I'm just saying is do not try and tackle something bigger than what you think that you can manage to do first. Because that's the first way that you're just going to quit on me. And I'm not going to let you quit. I don't want you to quit. And I don't want you to quit on yourself. Because this is self-care and you're important. Those of you who want live, I do Zoom if you're not in my area. And those of you on Vancouver Island, just call me up. I'm with you. I have a friend that might come out as well. So we can choose from 10 minutes, or we can choose from 20 minutes, or we can choose from a half an hour, depending on what we're going to do. And we might do something as simple as just a drawer, your first drawer. Depends how overwhelmed you are or how deep in this depression, clutter depression, and anxiety that you are, where you're totally paralyzed, and that's okay. But knowing that there's an end coming with a timer, that's going to make all the difference in the world. You know, starting is the hardest part. So like I was saying, if you're truly paralyzed, just set it for 10 minutes. We're going to do 10 minutes. And when you're able to think, I can do some more, just do it again. But make sure you're doing 10 minutes a day. So we're going to start small, just one bite at a time. We can do this, and I'm going to help you together. I'm going to be with you, but we're going to do something. So set your timer. Now, I don't want you to think about it as a chore. I want you to make it fun. It will make all the difference. It's amazing, really. I just don't want it to be daunting. 10 minutes a day, that's all I'm asking. You set the timer. Now that treat only comes at the finish line. So we can reward ourselves depending on your diet with a little treat, like a scoop of ice cream. Or perhaps if it's a bigger thing, like The scoop of ice cream can be at the end of your 10 minutes. Or maybe it's one candy. But don't go crazy on that, especially for those of you that are overweight. Make the treat a keto dessert. That's what I do. I do keto desserts. Says I'm diabetic, right? If you finished and by the time you do your 10 minutes and then you get that whole room done, that's a bigger treat, right? Take yourself to a movie or just watch a movie at home. Relax. You've earned it. But that's when you finish the whole room. So the reward has to be similar to what you've accomplished. So if it's 10 minutes, it's a very tiny reward. It's a candy or a couple bites of ice cream, right? Let's do it that way. And we'll see you once you get your timer and your pieces of paper. Tune into part 3. Remember, you're worthy, you're worth it. You have a purpose that nobody else in the world has. That's why you're amazing and you have something to say. Love you. See you later.